Bonjour, welcome to my live session. So, here today we are going to read this little book which is in French. We are going to read this book and we are also going to learn French with the help of this book, right? So, when I say we are going to learn French here, this is just a book, little book for the kids, right? So, I just came across this book and that is why I thought, why not read this book together so that we can practice our language, right? We are because we're learning French, we are learning a new language, so we need to be comfortable reading any kind of text, right? A little text we can start with. So this book is about Je suis terrible. That's the title of the book. Je suis terrible, that means I am terrible. Je suis, that means I am. The verb that we are using here is être, right? Now, I'm gonna read the book here, and side by side, we are going to also learn or read, or we are going to understand here the tense that we are using in the book or the tense we come across, right? So you have to also grab a pen and paper and keep writing the meanings of difficult words and also the tense that we are going to learn with the help of this book. All right, so we are going to write here, we are going to learn here the verbs as well, forms of the verbs, right? That will help you be familiar with the language. And if you have anything that you want me to explain again or you want me to read again, you can please write in the chat. I will be appreciating that. Let's start with the book here. It says Je suis terrible. Suis, the verb is être. I am terrible. Now, this book was written by Elise Gravel. Let's start with the book here. It's about I am terrible. So this is about a little monster here, right? You see the little monster is hiding behind a tree, and there is a little girl and a dog who are coming, right? So what is the little monster, what do you think is he trying to do? He's trying to hide himself there and he's probably going to scare them, right? So the next very page, the little monster comes out and he tries to scare the girl and the dog, where you see the dog is a little scared but the girl is not affected by it. So the monster, he says "Wah," and then he tries to scare the girl, but then nothing happens, it doesn't work. He says, regarde-moi, je suis terrible. Regarde-moi, that means watch me. Regard is the verb regarder. So, do you wonder where has the tu gone or where is je gone here? There is no subject over here. Do you see that? There is no subject over here. What form of sentence is it? Do you wonder? So, this is called the imperative form of the sentence, right? Imperative is like it is used. So let's discuss what is imperative. L'imperative of the verb. L'imperative is the form of the verb which is used for giving orders, instructions, commands, or advices. Right? So whenever we are giving orders, instructions, commands, or advices to someone, we use the imperative form of the verb, right? So in order to write, let's say my instruction is parler vite. What do you mean by the verb parler? Parler means to speak. Vite means fast. So I want to give this instruction to somebody here. I want to say speak fast, right? So if I want to say that, I want to give this in the form of an instruction, order, command, or advice to someone, right? I will be writing the sentence in imperative form. Now, for writing a sentence in imperative form, first of all, remember the sentence can be formed in three forms. One is tu, nous, and vous. So I can only form the sentence in imperative in three forms, that is tu, nous, and vous form only. Then what do we do? What is the second step? I will drop the subject pronouns. My sentence will never have a subject pronoun if I'm writing it in imperative form. All right. Then at the end of the sentence, I also put an exclamation mark, right? Now, I want to give this instruction to one person, right? Like, for example, I'm talking to my brother and I will say, speak fast. So I'll conjugate it in tu form. I'll conjugate the verb parler in tu form, but I will drop tu. So the conjugation of the verb in tu form is parles. In tu form, with when I'm conjugating er ending verbs, I also drop the last s from tu form only, right? So I'll drop s as well. I'll say parle vite, exclamation mark. So it will be parle vite, that is speak fast. But if my instruction is for us, that means let us speak fast. Let us speak fast. So I will be conjugating the verb parler in new form, and my conjugation will be parlons vite, exclamation mark at the end. So my instruction would be parlons vite, let's talk fast. Okay. And if my instruction is for more than one number of people, right, or it is for public in general, so I will conjugate the verb in vous form and I will drop the subject vous. So my instruction would be it will be parler vite. My conjugation would be in vous form, so it will be parler vite. So it will be parle vite, parlo vite, parle vite. Let's see this with the help of, let's understand this with the help of another example. Now, I'll take another example to be close the door. So I'll say fermer la porte. That's my instruction. Close the door. Now, to close is fermer and la porte is the door. So my instruction is fermer la porte, that is close the door. Now let me say that to one person. Like, for example, I'm saying this to somebody, my friend, right? So I am telling it to my friend. I'll be writing the conjugation of the verb fermer in tu form. I will drop the subjects, right? I'll say ferme la porte. Okay, ferme la porte, and there will be an exclamation point at the end, that is close the door, right? Now I want to give this instruction to us, right, and that includes me as well. The instruction is for me as well. So I'll say let us close the door. So it would be fermons la porte. And let me tell you, like, if this instruction is for the for more than one number of people, right, for you in general, but here you is a plural noun, so I'll be saying fermer, or I'm in a formal setting, so I will be using the vous form in that case. So it will be fermer la porte. That would be the three ways in which I can write imperative form of a verb, that is in tu form, nu form, and vous form. Now let me introduce the negation as well in this tense over here. Now if I want to say do not speak fast, like my sentence or my instruction is in the negative form, I will insert ne and pa in the sentence, ne before the verb and pa after the verb. So my sentence would be ne parle pas vite, do not talk fast, do not speak fast. Ne parlons pas vite, let us not talk fast. Ne parlez pas vite, that means do not talk fast. Again, that is for more than one number of people, that instruction. Now again, if I want to write this instruction in negative form, I'll say ne ferme pas la porte, that means do not close the door. Ne ferme pas la porte. So always ne will be added before the verb and pa will be added after the verb. So that becomes ne ferme pas la porte. Ne fermons pas la porte. That means let us not close the door. And the last would be ne fermez pas la porte. That means do not close the door. Now this is for more than one number of people, for public in general maybe. Do not close the door, right? So this is how we write the instructions in imperative form, right? And also we can make them negative as well. This is how we do it. So here in this story, the monster is using imperative form over here. He says, regarde-moi, je suis terrible. Regarde-moi, je suis terrible. That means look at me, I'm terrible. Now since he's talking to this little girl, one person, So he's writing the instruction in tu form, right? And the subject is also dropped because this is imperative, right? So he says, look at me, I'm terrible. But the girl is still not scared. He says, regarde mes dents pointues. Look at my teeth. Dents means my teeth, which are pointed. Pointu, pointed. Look at my pointed teeth. He's trying to scare the girl, right? So the girl is still not scared. He says, regarde mes yeux énormes. Look at my enormous eyes. Enormous means my big eyes. So look, regarde mes yeux énormes. That means look at my enormous or big eyes. The girl is still not scared. Oh my god. Et ces griffes coupantes et ces longues cornes. Grief are claws. What are coupons? Coupons are cutting. Cutting. That's the verb couper if you know. Couper de légumes. That means to cut vegetables. So the adjective is coupon. Coupon is cutting claws. My sharp cutting claws. A say long corn. Corn are the horns. So and my long horns. So he's again trying to make her scared, right? But she's still not scared. She's a brave girl. As-tu peur de moi? Now he asks at last. As-tu peur de moi? Are you scared of me? The expression that he's using here is avoir peur de. Avoir peur de. So this is P-E-U-R. Sorry for my handwriting. Avoir peur de. That means to be scared of. Now let me form a sentence with it. J'ai peur de serpent. Serpent are the snakes. So I'm scared of snakes. All right. Now he says, as-tu peur de moi? Are you scared of me? So the girl says, no. No. Tu n'as pas peur? That means, are you not scared? Now, do you see here we are using the interrogative form, but which form of interrogation is it? We have three ways. In my last to last live session, I introduced you with the interrogative forms of the sentences, the three ways in which we can form questions in French. First is rising intonation form. Second is by using esque before the telling sentence and a question mark at the end of the sentence. And third is by using inversion form. This is the rising intonation form. Rising intonation form is when the sentence is written in the normal or said in the normal telling sentence form. When there is a telling sentence, we write it in the normal form and we just add a question mark at the end and we raise our voice level, right? For example, tu n'as pas peur, that means aren't you scared? Tu n'as pas peur, that means you are not scared. Mais c'est impossible, but it is impossible. Mais means but, c'est impossible, it is impossible. Now the girl is still not scared. He says, écoute bien ça. Écoutez, to listen. Bien, that means well, and ça means it. Listen to it well. He again scared, tries to scare her. Grrr, and the girl is still not scared. So he says, ha ha ha, tu vas sûrement courir te cacher sous ton lit. What does that mean? Tu vas sûrement, you are going to surely. Tu vas, the verb is aller. Tu vas, you are going to. Sûrement, surely. Courir, run. Te cacher, hiding yourself. Sous, under. Ton lit, your bed. I'll read it again. Tu vas sûrement courir te cacher sous ton lit. She says, no. Bon, et ceci. Bon, good. And this one. So he roars again. The girl says, je n'ai toujours pas peur. Je n'ai toujours pas peur. Now the word toujours means always. But when I'm saying je n'ai toujours pas peur, that means I'm still not scared. So the expression is ne toujours pas, which means still. I'm still not scared. Now he says, he cries actually because he's tired of making her scared. He says, personne n'a peur de moi. Personne ne is an expression which means no one or nobody. Nobody is scared of me. Personne n'a peur de moi. No one or nobody is scared of me. So the girl says, moi, je te trouve plutôt mignon. Moi, myself, je te trouve. That means I find, trouver verb is to find, you rather cute. Mignon, that's cute. I rather find you cute. So he says, quoi? Mignon? Quoi means what? Cute. Je ne peux pas être mignon. I cannot be cute. Je suis un monstre. I am a monster. Qu'est-ce qui va m'arriver? What has happened to me? What has happened to me? Qu'est-ce qui va m'arriver? That means what has happened to me. Je vais te donner un gros câlin. Je vais te donner. That means I'm going. Je vais, I'm going. Te donner. I'm going to give you un gros câlin, a big hug. Câlin is a hug. So she hugs him, right? Now, at the end, so she hugs him, right? So that's the end of my book over here, right? And that is what we learned today. We learned the imperative form of the verbs, and also we learned how to make them negative. If you want me to discuss any topic or make a video or get live in the next live session on a specific topic, you can always write in the chat box or DM me, or you can and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and my channel's name is Learn French by Punit. You can also give me a thumbs up if you have liked my live session. And you can also see the complete recording on my YouTube channel of this live session later as well. Thanks for joining in today, and thanks for being here and liking my live session. Give me a thumbs up if you are still here at the and you're liking my live session. That's all for today. Meet you soon in the next live session. A bientôt.